A story about forgiveness that heals the heart. Have you ever carried a weight so heavy in your heart that it seemed to cloud every sunrise? Or felt the sting of words or actions you wished you could erase, but couldn't? Sometimes forgiveness isn't about the other person at all. It's the key that frees us from our own invisible prison. This is the story of Ayaan, a young man who lived in a quiet village nestled between rolling hills and a winding river. Ayaan was known for his steady hands and calm nature. He worked as a potter, shaping clay into beautiful bowls, vases, and lamps that people from nearby towns would travel to buy. But behind his gentle smile, he carried a shadow, an old wound that refused to heal. Years ago, Ayaan's younger brother, Sammy, had made a terrible mistake. One stormy night, while Ayaan was away selling his work, Sammy borrowed a cart without permission to fetch firewood. On the slippery path, the cart overturned and shattered several of Ayaan's prized pots pieces that were meant for an important market. When Ayaan returned and saw the wreckage, something inside him cracked. He scolded Sammy in anger, saying words so sharp they left scars far deeper than any broken pottery. From that day, a quiet wall grew between them. Sammy rarely came by the workshop anymore. Ayaan, though outwardly calm, found himself reliving that night, wishing things had been different. One morning, as the sun painted gold across the clay rooftops, Ayaan received an invitation. The village elder, Baba Harun, was hosting a gathering at his orchard. Harun was known for his stories, gentle rivers of wisdom flowing through simple words. Ayaan decided to attend, hoping a change of air might lift the heaviness he felt. The orchard smelled of ripe pears and damp earth. Villagers sat on woven mats under the broad arms of an old fig tree. Harun greeted each person with a smile that made you feel as though you belonged, no matter who you were. As everyone settled, Harun began with a question. "Tell me, my friends, when a thorn pierces your foot, what do you do?" A few people chuckled. "We pull it out, Baba," someone replied. "Yes," Harun said, nodding. "We remove it before it festers. Yet why do we leave thorns in our hearts?" He paused, letting the words settle like dust on still water. Ayaan felt the question land inside him. He shifted, trying to loosen the knot in his chest. After the gathering, Harun invited Ayaan to walk with him through the orchard. They moved slowly, their sandals brushing against fallen leaves. "You seem troubled, Ayaan," Harun said softly. "Clay listens when you shape it, but the heart needs release." Ayaan hesitated, then spoke of that night with Sammy, of the anger he couldn't swallow, and the silence that had followed. Harun listened without interrupting. Finally, he said, "We think forgiveness is a gift we give to others, but it is first a gift we give to ourselves. Keeping anger is like holding a burning coal, waiting for the other to feel the heat. Who gets burned first?" The words lingered as they reached the riverbank. Harun picked up a smooth stone and placed it in Ayaan's hand. "Carry this in your pocket for 3 days," he said. "Every time you feel its weight, remember the choice you hold. Forgiveness is not forgetting. It's freeing your heart so you can walk unburdened." That night, Ayaan lay awake, the stone cool against his palm. Memories of his brother came unbidden, their laughter as children chasing fireflies, Sammy cheering when Ayaan sold his first vase, the way Sammy's face had fallen after the angry words. He realized how long he had allowed one stormy night to steal their sunshine. The next afternoon, as Ayaan shaped clay on his wheel, Sammy appeared hesitantly at the doorway. He looked older somehow, though only a few years had passed. "Baba Harun said you might need help glazing the new pots," Sammy murmured. Ayaan's hands froze. For a heartbeat, the old anger flickered, but beneath it lay something softer. Longing, regret, and an aching wish to start over. He gestured to an empty stool. "Come," he said quietly. As they worked side by side, silence stretched, then thinned like mist. Finally, Ayaan spoke, his voice steady but low. "I've carried that night with me, Sammy. I should have listened instead of lashing out." Sammy's eyes glistened. "I never meant to ruin your work. I was just trying to help. I was scared you'd think I was useless." Hearing this, Ayaan felt the weight of the stone in his pocket. He reached for it, rolling it between his fingers. The cool surface reminded him of Harun's words, "Freeing your heart." "I forgive you, little brother," Ayaan said, his voice breaking into a tender smile. "More than that, I forgive myself for not being patient." Tears welled up in Sammy's eyes as relief washed over him. "I've missed you," he whispered. They spent the rest of the day shaping clay together, laughter slowly weaving itself through their conversation. By sunset, the workshop smelled of fresh earth and warm tea. That evening, Ayaan walked to the river. The sky was painted with soft orange and purple. He took the stone from his pocket, feeling its familiar weight one last time. Then, with a gentle flick, he tossed it into the current. The water rippled and swallowed it, carrying it away. As Ayaan watched, he felt a lightness spread through his chest. Forgiveness, he realized, was not about changing the past. It was about healing the present and clearing a path for the future. The days that followed were full of quiet joy. Ayaan and Sammy rebuilt their bond, sharing stories over evening meals, repairing old cracks in their relationship, just as Ayaan repaired cracked pottery with golden glue. Harun visited one afternoon, bringing a basket of figs. He examined a vase Ayaan had mended, its seams lined with shimmering gold. "This reminds me of hearts," Harun said. "Sometimes they break, but when we heal them with forgiveness, they become even more beautiful." Ayaan nodded, gratitude shining in his eyes. Weeks later, during a village festival, Ayaan presented a new collection of pottery. Among them was a large bowl decorated with patterns of flowing water and dancing birds. At the base, he etched a small inscription, "Freedom lives where forgiveness begins." People admired its beauty, but for Ayaan, its meaning mattered most. Every curve of that bowl whispered the lesson he had learned. To let go is to live. Perhaps you too hold a stone in your heart, some memory, regret, or hurt that keeps you from peace. What would it feel like to set it down? To let the river of forgiveness carry it away? Forgiveness doesn't mean approving of wrong or erasing pain. It means choosing not to let anger rule your life. It's an act of strength, a declaration that you deserve freedom more than you deserve to cling to bitterness. As you go about your day, remember Ayaan's journey. Notice the places where forgiveness might heal your own heart. If this story touched you, share it with someone who might need its message. Leave a comment below. Tell us about a time you forgave, or when someone's forgiveness changed you. And if you'd like more stories that bring wisdom to your journey, subscribe to Finance Compass and join us as we explore lessons that guide not just our finances, but our lives. Because sometimes the richest treasure isn't gold or silver. It's a heart set free.